I think on Thursday should be in front of a computer in a quiet
No,
place.
definitely.
That's what I
Yeah.
understood.
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But I've heard, especially in news or flashes from New York, is that a lot of people have left the city and are now living in the country.
yes,
Not as far as Buffalo, but maybe a couple of hours drive. And I also heard there a couple are also moving to Miami
yeah.
from New York. Nobody wants to stay in New York City.
Well, the taxes are high, the weather's cold. So if you can
Yeah.
work remote, a lot of people have left. We still have our sales team there, and they're still busy. But you know, a lot of people that I went to school with growing up that moved to New York City have moved back because they can do their job remotely and live a lot cheaper. And so there's definitely an exodus out of New York City right now, which is a
Yeah.
shame. But it will live on for sure. Where are you, Per?
Yeah. The office I'm working for is in Miami, but I've been in Sweden for more than 6 months now.
Okay.
So when the COVID started hitting Florida, the company and I decided it's better if I move back to Sweden.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna close the office in Miami because our company, we work with cruise ship design, interior design,
Yes.
and we found out, I mean, everybody's working from home. So even our clients are working from home. So there's no point in actually being there
Right.
as a representative or even. And most of the production is done in Sweden anyway, and Poland. So we have offices in Sweden and Poland as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And on the ground, you know, we see in the news about Sweden and the no mask policies and sort of
Yeah.
living life as. What's your take on that on the ground?
Uh, I think it's good because, well, why I'm saying it is because I keep the distance, and we're very well prepared. So I can order. It's basically like in the States. I can order anything and have it sent home. And we also meet and socialize in a very small community. It becomes smaller and smaller. Actually, the latest meeting we had was with friends of ours, and then we're sitting outside on the patio, and not as cold as your place, but still cold. We're in the south part of Sweden, so everybody's wearing jackets and bundled up, but we still sit outside and have our coffee at a distance. So that's the way to cope with it. But otherwise, it's just me, my mom, and my girlfriend that are socializing right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're keeping it at a distance. So for me, whoa,
Are you guys able to hear me now?
I hear myself very well.
I hear somebody.
I think someone tried to join. I think.
Do you sell to the auto industry as well, or no?
Sorry, what industry?
The automotive, yeah, the automotive industry.
We only do for aftermarket. We don't sell into
Okay.
production. Yeah, the production companies are large enough; they'll go direct
So
to
custom production. Yeah.
Are you guys able to
Yeah.
hear me now?
Yes.
All right,
Who's this?
awesome. This is Dario.
Hi, Dario. We can hear you.
I had to play with some settings to make this work.
Hi, Dario.
Yeah, it's not really meant for me to be able to talk to you guys because I'm behind the scenes, so I had to finesse it.
So I think we're prepared. It's just that Natalia actually went away, and she said she'll be connecting again in about 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So right now, what we're doing is we're just testing the actual stream and your guys' connection. We actually have it streaming to a test YouTube right now. Actually, two test YouTubes and a platform. So we're just making sure the connection doesn't drop or we don't have any issues. So far, the only issue was Natalia's connection. Everything else seems to be working just fine.
Yeah.
So we're just
And
trying to
Laurent,
make sure it
we're
stays like this.
okay.
I am in Central Florida, in Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were along the coast, but you're in Orlando.
In Orlando, yes. Our headquarters for the US is in Deerfield Beach, which is South Florida, not far from Fort Lauderdale. But I
Yeah.
live in Orlando where I'm working from home most of the time.
Okay. We used one of your products on. I remember we did a concept that actually turned out very well for Oceania ship.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So we did a perforated version of the Ferrari ceiling.
Okay.
So we perforated in a pattern, and it actually turned out very well.
Good. Do you remember
Yeah.
with which product?
I can't. It was it was not a see-through. It was a opaque canvas, but with the perforation, we had some lighting above, and then it sort of seized. So you got the light sort of setting through the perforations. So in
Very
the
good.
evening, it became very ambient. It's fantastic solution.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if possible, can we make sure you guys are using some type of headset? Okay, so it'll help with the reverberation because I'm hearing a lot of echoes on our end.
Yes.
We will do that.
All right, perfect. You guys have any questions for me? Because I wasn't able to actually answer questions before. I was trying to do it in the chat, but it didn't seem like anybody could see it.
No, we went through and said it's going to be Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
4 o'clock European time, 10 a.m. US Eastern time. And then I think it's a matter of the order and how the presentation is going to go. So if you go through the actual momentum of the presentation and the
All right.
webinar.
So the way that this is going to flow is we have the timer, which you guys see the pre-recorded stuff. All right. So it goes Per's intro, then Per introduces Spradling. Then after that, he will introduce Serge Ferrari. Then after that would be Garrett Leathers. And then once Garrett Leather completes, it will go back to Per the way I had it before, where you just see Per. Per will introduce the Q&A. Once he introduces the Q&A, I will then go to the four-window screen, like it is right now. As he reads the questions, they will pop up on the screen and he'll be able to read them. So whenever you guys aren't answering a question, I will bring it back to Per. All right, and then
Hi.
hello. Oh look, all right, hold on. Let me test Natalia's title to make sure it's positioned right. Oh, whoops, wrong button. All right, perfect. The lighting is a lot better for you right now. All right. Okay, so the lighting is great for you, Natalia. The position is great, so that's going to work out. Um,
Okay.
so as I was saying, so Per, it will zoom in onto Per when he's reading off the questions, and after he addresses or directs the question to a person, it'll go back to this four-channel view for a second, and then we'll zoom in on the person who's answering. Each time you answer, you guys see that your title pops up, so it's there. And then once all the Q&A is done, all right, I'm gonna give you a quick view of the thank you message to see if you guys like it. All right, so that thank you message, it has actual QR codes that lead to all your home pages. So as they're watching the video, they will then be able to use the QR code and view your home pages. And once it's posted again, they'll be able to go through it. They can pause the video whenever they want, and they can view everybody's pages. And then that'll be it. Once that thank you message is done, you guys are welcome to disconnect, and that's it. And then you can watch the presentation again. It should be posted to the YouTube the same day. It all depends on how long it takes YouTube to clear it. And yeah, and that's it. The presentation will be done.
Dario, can you show again the QR codes, please? Because I didn't have the chance to check if
Okay.
it's redirecting correctly.
All right. Give me 1 second. Oh, hold on. Say that again, Natalia, because we can't hear you once I swap the screen.
The Spradlin QR
Uh-huh.
code is working.
Yes, they're all working. I tested them all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let me see what else. I wanted to have the actual presentation so I could have it for you guys to view, but it has not yet been completed. Oh, hold on. Maybe this is it. Oh, yes, it is. All right, give me 1 second, and I have to download it from the editor. So here's what we will do. We will go through this. If you guys see anything that kind of doesn't work for you, or if you see any errors, then please let us know. It should be the exact same presentations you sent to us. There shouldn't be many things, just little cuts here and there, like for intros and things like that. So it should still all be the exact same. I'm just downloading it right now. Just give me 1 moment. I'm worried about the quality. Why is it so blurry? Okay, so it looks like there's some quality issues, so I'm going to have to speak to the person, but I'll preview it either way. Just be aware that it's kind of blurry, so that's something that I'm about to address. Okay, let me open this up. All right. All right, so I will start it right now. It doesn't look like it's, yeah, it's not full.
Welcome to the new and one-of-a-kind Innovation Lounge. This will be our second webinar in the series for the ever-expanding exhibition in Miami. It will now be found globally in Hamburg, Germany, and in Singapore. This is very exciting news. My name is Per Lindqvist from Tilburg Design of Sweden. I will be your guide and moderator through our Innovation Lounge session today. This webinar is a continuation of an innovative approach to serve the cruise and hospitality industry, where the lounge will present itself. The host for this webinar is the highly anticipated Innovation Lounge in Miami. We will be taking you on a voyage through a sneak preview into the soon-to-open exhibition. Our exploring journey begins with today's webinar, Leather, Vinyl, and Mesh in the Cruise and Hospitality Industry. We have 3 highly competent and state-of-the-art innovative companies represented in today's session. We have Garrett Leather
Per disconnected.
with their 3 brand promises: consistent quality, superior service, and on-time delivery. Serge Ferrari, a world leader in flexible composite material technology.
I see what he did. He
We
added
also
that
have
intro.
Spradling,
That's why
the
it's
leading manufacturer and worldwide partner for coated fabrics. Spradling, Natalia Cortes, marketing coordinator for Spradling. Natalia is responsible for all the marketing strategy and brand positioning in Europe. She's been working for Spradling since 2015, attending contract, automotive, and marine market needs.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us to this webinar. Hope you and your families are safe and sound during this COVID situation. We want to thank to Innovation Lounge to inviting us to be you to have fun being with
For Spradlib, I want you.
easy to brings the technical to need or
Works for Service.
together we can need order any sample, any color card, or you require more information about this presentation or about our portfolio, don't hesitate to contact me. I'll leave my mail here and hope we can keep in
It's
touch.
blurry. Yeah,
Thank you
it's
very
blurry.
much.
Serge Ferrari, Laurent Pelquer, Hospitality, Furniture, and Marine Business Development Manager, works for Serge Ferrari in Orlando, Florida. Laurent has been with the company for 5 years. Prior to Serge Ferrari, Laurent worked as general manager for a European manufacturer in the solar protection industry. Laurent has studied and worked in Europe, Asia, and US, speaks English, French, Spanish, and Japanese. He's well respected in the industry for his high ethical standards and honesty, and his hard work is proven to create repeat businesses and solid partnerships with his customers.
Hi guys, this is Laurent Pelquer with Hospitality Fabric, a batty line material is another heating of effect develop batty of the production and from the 10 of standard sex cleans.
Is the current president of Garrett Leather Corp, located in Buffalo, New York. As president, with plenty of good advice from his father, Cameron Brown, who started the business in the attic of his house in 1988. For more than 30 years, interior designers, upholsterers, and manufacturers have used Garrett Leather's products for private and corporate aircraft, corporate, hospitality, and residential interiors, luxury motor coaches, automobiles, and private yachts. Garrett Leather is a privately owned company dedicated to building relationships and earning their customers' loyalty by providing the highest quality leather and superior customer experience. Garrett Leather maintains strong relationships with the most elite tanneries in Italy and works together to create the most beautiful, innovative leather products for their customers. Prior to becoming president, Max led the sales team as VP of Sales and managed the sampling department. Max began his professional career telemarketing to new clients during the 2008 financial crisis and worked after school and holidays taping shipping boxes and sweeping the floors as a kid. He graduated from University of Colorado at Boulder with a degree in business management after attending Nichols School in Buffalo.
throughout the growth of Gary.
One of my earliest memories is of running around Garrett Leather's
Product. All right, so as you can see, it's a little blurry, and I'm already addressing that issue because you got to be able to read the slides. Max, the beard looks great. I mean, amazing.
Thank you.
I didn't even recognize you.
It's
That's
grown
not the
since the
guy from
video.
the picture. All right, so I sent a message to the editor already. I'm asking them to improve the quality. It's supposed to be at a 1080p. That's obviously not the quality we received, so we will definitely have this fixed by the stream, so that way we can see everything that's written. Beyond that, I think that the presentations are exactly the same way that you guys had them, so there shouldn't be any issues there. The only thing that I see is the cuts are a little rough, but I'll have to address that as well. Maybe we can do a better transition. Anything else you guys may have noticed?
All good.
Okay. All right. So far, I have not seen any drop offs in the video for on the platform end, right? You guys haven't had any drop offs. The video kept going, no cutouts. All right. Our end seems to have not had any drop offs as well. So I think we will be good. As long as we maintain the same connection on Thursday, we won't have any issues. Okay? All right. Any questions? Any final thoughts?
The timeline.
I'm sorry, Natalia, you were breaking up. Hold on a second. What is up? Let me see. Her sound is on.
Are you muted?
Sorry,
Can
my
you
mic
guys hear me?
my mic was off.
Yeah, I
Oh,
hear
okay.
you. I was checking the
But
soundboard. I'm like, oh my god, did I do something wrong?
no, it was my fault. If we should connect some minutes before the webinar starts.
Yes. I mean, really, you guys could connect at any time as long as it's before the Q&A. But it's still nice to connect beforehand, just so that we could test connections and everything like that, instead of doing it during the webinar.
So 15 minutes before
Yes, and make sure that
or
we
less.
also. No, you can do 15 minutes before. I'll have it. It's going to be up and running 30 minutes beforehand, anyways. So you guys can really connect at any time within that time frame. I might even start it up earlier than that, because the timer, it starts. I can start it any time, like an hour before or anything like that. So it all depends on what's the best time here. But as long as you guys connect that 15 minutes before, you'll be fine.
And just a question. So the video is going to start running from 10 or the Q&A is going to start at 10?
At 10 o'clock, the intro will begin. The presentation will start. It should be maybe 3 to 5 minutes after that. And then the video itself, it looks like it runs about 30 to 45 minutes. And I have to see the final product, because, like I said, there's some things that need to be changed.
So when, Dario, do you expect the Q&A to end?
I'm sorry. So somebody's microphone is making it reverb, so I'm not able to hear what you asked.
The question was, at what time do you think the Q&A will end?
We would like the Q&A to be at a maximum 15 minutes, but it also depends on how it flows. If we have a good flow, then I might let it run a little bit longer, because I don't want it to go past 11:15. Like, that is the maximum point, is 11:15. So if I feel that it is going to run longer, I will send a message to Per and tell him to start wrapping it up and cutting it down. Because
Okay.
Perfect.
yeah. Yeah, the maximum time that we ever want to, like, we anticipate an hour, but
One request, and
yes.
that's from Natalia, Max, and Laurent. If you could send by email something interesting or something nobody know, or I mean, something about yourself. I mean, you're an avid fisherman, or you used to be linebacker for the Rams, or you been you know a professional poker player or something. If you just have something like that, it makes it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more personal.
Some personal thing.
Yeah.
Some personal thing, yeah, because it's much easier just to start it off with, once we start the Q&A, I'll direct the question. I'll say, this is Natalia. She used to be a professional poker player at Las Vegas. She owns a mansion and 3 yachts. And so
Okay.
it's
Sounds
just
good.
those little. It could be anything. It could be like you worked for the Red Cross as a volunteer in Angola, or anything.
And where we should send that information?
To my email, I would prefer.
Okay. Do we have your
You should
email? I
you
don't
should
know.
be
It's in the invite.
you should be copied. It's a yeah.
Okay.
So if I have it
It's not in the invitation.
tomorrow
I'm
tomorrow
not
evening,
seeing.
I'll send my email to all of you. I have your
Thank you.
emails. I'll send it to you, and then ask that question by email as well. But just so you're prepared. You can lie if you want to, but I prefer not to. Okay,
Perfect.
that's it, Dario. Thank you.
Okay, guys. All right. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you,
Thank you
guys.
for,
Nice meeting you.
nice meeting all of you.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me test the connection. Have a good day. I'll see you guys again on
Nice to
Thursday.
meet you as well. Thank you.
Okay. See you
See
Thursday.
you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice
Thank you.
day.
Bye.
Bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.